So you could hear him in the background when everything was going on?
Yeah. He would get loud and like angry, and then she would say, okay, put that down, calm down, do this, do that. And sometimes he would calm down, someone would get louder. Sometimes he would say, they're gonna kill me, or I'm gonna kill myself in some instances, and then he'll, say nobody's gonna help me and things like that. So
pulled up on the scene. We actually got a call from a sister saying that her boyfriend had a knife, and he was threatening to kill her and himself, and lock them both in a room in the house. So we got over here immediately, as well as DPD, to defuse the situation. And what's happening now, we're going to take the sister, put her up in a hotel room, remove her from the situation until we are able to figure out a long-term solution, so that this don't turn into nothing else.
We've been dealing heavy with the domestic violence over here.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. What we're gonna do is this. He's with the AMH unit. He's talking right now. We have AMH unit and officers inside. They're talking. So.
Was this the first time that he ever showed acts of violence towards you or himself?
I would say no. Technically, I would say it probably started when we were when we were trying to figure out what to do after being targeted. So that's 2022, and that would happen when we were between hotels and just trying to figure out what was going on. But I would be able to de-escalate it and kind of bring him down and chill him out. Today was the first time that he was explicitly saying things like, I'm going to hurt you. He was explicitly saying over and over and over, calling me stupid, calling me a bitch, calling me dumb, calling me all these things. He hasn't.
So he had you locked up in a room?
He started to try to lock me in the house. Once, I think because he kept on saying, oh, the police are going to come and they're going to kill me, they're going to kill me, and they're going to kill me. You're a stupid bitch. Oh, you're so dumb, you're so dumb, you're so stupid, you're so dumb. And I just kept on repeating. So.
My major thing in this entire situation really is just safety. We deal with a lot of situations in regards to domestic violence, and some of those situations do not turn out well. I don't know if you're just familiar with what just literally happened a couple of days ago. On Valentine's Day, actually on Friday. It's a situation where a woman was sitting in her car, and her boyfriend just walked up to the car and shot and killed her. So
because he was tired of her.
Because he was tired of her, you know what I mean? So I take domestic violence very, very serious, and threats very serious, and I encourage women to do so as well. I know that dealing with relationships, you have a certain bond and connection to a person, but once a person starts to threaten your life, you should always take those threats serious. So the reason that we want to come out here, as well as the police, and make sure that we were out here so that it wasn't a situation where anybody was harmed, because we don't know the whole entirety of everything, but we want to make sure that you're safe. That's why we offer to relocate you until we able to figure out exactly what's going on and what the next move is. But I don't want to see you out here in no harm's way, sister. You know what I mean? We need to start thinking about yourself, and your safety, and what your next move is going to be, because that is not okay. That's how it starts. And if you accept that, and if you take that, then that's what's going to be set as, okay, well, shit, this is okay. She didn't, nothing really happened. The police didn't do nothing. Nothing came about this. If I snap again, then it is what it is. Now, this behavior is looked at as a behavior that is okay and acceptable, in which in reality is not okay nor acceptable at all. So we're going to do the best that we can. I'm actually going to do our due diligence as making sure that we go over there and actually have a conversation with this brother too, as well, and see what we can do to help. the situation and figure out where his head is, because we don't want this to go no other way. Seen too many. This happens on a regular in the city.
I was telling him before, part of why he escalated was I was telling him I would not tolerate this behavior because I felt like it was abusive and domestic violence, and then he was escalated because I said that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I don't. You know, it's very important for us to take this situation seriously. Like, that's why we're going to, you know, relocate. I'm going to have Elijah stay in communication with you for the next couple of days so we can figure some stuff out. We will reach out to this brother, figure out where his headspace is. But this is something that we take serious, and not only us. Like, I really want you to take this serious as well. Like, we can only do so much with that's why domestic situations are so sticky for everybody to figure out how to handle. It's one of the most increasing rates of crime in this city in particularly, but across the nation as well, because it's so hard. You know, you have these moments where somebody act out, there'll be help available, resources available, and then next thing you know, y'all back together, and then it happens again, and then maybe this time, you know, it's a lot more serious and a lot more dangerous than the first time. And it's just like, we really need to take these situations serious, and figure out, you know, what's more important in our lives, is being with somebody or making sure that you're safe and protected, which is once again priority number one for us. So I really want, you know, in this time that we relocate you, you know, I know you're going to feel the urge to maybe give him a call and do all the rest of the stuff. But as a man, he's going to have to figure those things out. And as a woman, you're going to have to figure out some stuff in regards to you too as well.
Any kind of support you need throughout the week or anything, you know, while you're out here, don't hesitate to reach out. Like he said, he's going to put you in touch with Elijah. I'm so grateful to God that, you know, this situation, you were able to reach out to us. Like for real.
I'm grateful that she stayed on the phone because I was scared to, like, I was like, I know I can't conference in 911. He's going to get mad at me if I call 911. Because he's literally telling me he's going to get mad at me if I call 911. He's telling me he's going to hurt me if I call the police. He's literally muttering to himself that I'm so stupid and I'm so dumb. And this is stuff that he's never said before. And then he's also saying that he didn't need to do things that he's done for me and all these other things. And it's like, right.
Take it easy, sister.